A fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Standing in, Corey Spangenberg. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
San Diego, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
You finish your warm-up pitches, you want to get ahead, and boom, you give up a base hit. You look around like, what in the world's going on? First pitch, single, relax, compose yourself, try to get it back together. This inning could unravel if he doesn't grab himself and relax.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. Sacrifice attempt here, and he's set down, one away. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. H, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're in the top third in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
Here's Will Myers. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now. Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Taylor is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Padres leave 1. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Jered Weaver, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Chris Taylor.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. These Padres, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
Hit hard on the ground to third. There is Solarte, and he's retired 1 away. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching YASMANI GRANDAL pretty closely. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Corey Seager. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The windup and the 0-1. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. The 0-2 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jankowski's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we see there that this Dodger ball club currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in, CODY Bellinger coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the National League. Weaver comes set. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Chase Utley.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Comes set, and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Yangervis Solarte. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This for Utley at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Jock Pederson out there roaming the outfield. I love how aggressive he is, and we've talked about that with different players, but he is not afraid to leave his feet and take that gamble.
Stepping into the box, Manuel Margot, hitting at an even .220 on the year. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. No score here as we play inning number 2. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Puig. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 7th, shortstop, Jose Perella.
Into the box now, Jose Perella, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
The windup and the 0-1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the catcher, YASMANI GRANDAL. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Down and away, ball 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Perella comes up with it. No problem here. One away.
All right, here's how the Pods line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
Here's Jock Pederson now. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 35 now on the season. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting 8.
In now is Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now, Kenta Maeda. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Hedges is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 LA. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network.
Leading off for San Diego.
So striding in, Austin Hedges. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding into the box, Jered Weaver, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It remains 1-0. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Chris Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jankowski arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready now, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So stepping in, Justin Turner. He reached on a single in his first try. On the ground to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Jankowski. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jankowski.
Here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. Seager is right there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman, Will Myers.
Ready for another chance. Will Myers, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row to that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently it's strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Back up the middle, reined in. He'll go to the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, CODY Bellinger. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch on its way. Ball one.
Sorry, that's a ball.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Jankowski on his horse. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting the second baseman, Chase Utley.
In as the second baseman, Chase Utley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Spangenberg is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9, YASMANI Grandal.
Digging in, the switch hitter, YASMANI GRANDAL. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. Weaver looks in. Here it comes on 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Jankowski. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. The next 3-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Jankowski moves over, and the inning is over. So a good inning there for Jered Weaver. His club trails 1-0. Into the box now, Yangervis Solarte. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Yangervis Solarte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going. So I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pederson on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher, Austin Hedges.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hedges. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. A runner on first with 2 away. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 1 left for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. Here's Jock Pederson now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Center fielder, Jock Pederson.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Here's Weaver back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here's a high pop-up. Spangenberg is there for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 18.
At the plate, Kenta Maeda comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Weaver gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Hedges goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Jared Weaver. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jared Weaver.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Striding in once again, Corey Spangenberg. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down just didn't get him to go after it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a changeup in there for a cold 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now a pitch on the way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Corey Seager. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Third baseman,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Weaver rapidly approaching the 70-pitch mark. He's at 68 right now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. CODY Bellinger would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Margot moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Here's Will Myers. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
The 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pederson has a read on it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Set to deal on 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Jan Herbis.
Ready
Solarte.
for another shot now. Jan Herbis Solarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box, CODY, Bellinger. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Swing and a looper to left. Jankowski over to his right, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 26, Chase Utley.
Digging in, Chase Utley. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Margot racing back at the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The catcher, number 9, YASMANI GRANDAL.
Digging in, the switch hitter, YASMANI GRANDAL. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
shot towards second. That gets down, and the inning continues. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, it took him till the seventh, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, seventh inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Jock Peterson will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jankowski moves over, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Number 46 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 46.
Ready once again, Manuel Margot. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Manuel Margot.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1, and a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here it comes, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Carlos Asuaje will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 20, Carlos Asuaje.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ryan Schimpf will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Lays off 1-0, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kevin Quackenbush will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Luis Sardinas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Christian Bethancourt will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Number 12, Christian Bethancourt.
Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Yasiel Puig.
Hit in the air to right field. Renfroe has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 46.
Kike Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
A high fastball is in there. 268 the average for him coming in. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll get into scoring position here with 1 away. It's a pinch hit double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Renfroe moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Working to keep them in the game here. Hit hard towards center. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
CODY Bellinger.
Standing in now, CODY Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and give Chase Utley a 2-out opportunity.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
In now, Chase Utley, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. YASMANI GRANDAL. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
3 runs already home here. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's now 4-0 LA. Luis Avilan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Luis Avilan.
Into the box now, Luis Sardinas. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth. A reminder to stick around at the conclusion of the ball game this afternoon, as we'll get you full highlights of today's contest right here on the show. Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and no shot that time for Utley. It's by him into center for a base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Will Myers as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Count. Here's the pitch, and he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers win for a 108th time, most in the division. Kenta Maeda records win number 16 on the season. Jared Weaver takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Padres, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.